So hi, this is Professor Mary. So I'm having a little problem with my Windows laptop, so I switched to my Mac laptop to talk about leading. So we're going to do a hands-on activity on leading. So there's a file that you can download. It's called Leading Practice, which you're going to submit up to the Dropbox for grading. So we have a couple paragraphs of type here, which we're going to set the leading in. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Professor Mary, what's going on with this type? Well, this is what we call lipsum aurum type. And in the old days, we used to have this as what we would call mock-up type. If we didn't have type from a client, but we needed to start the layout, we would put this in. So you'll see this sometimes when you open up some Adobe apps and you try to put some type in, it might give you this information. And we just call it dummy type. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the type tool, and I'm going to select this first paragraph. The easiest way to select a paragraph, once you have the type tool selected, is to triple click on it. Now, to change the leading, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the character panel. And the character panel is right up here on the toolbar. If you don't see it, you can go to the window menu, pull down to type, and then over to character, and it will pop out. Now this right here is the leading. So right now this type is 10 points, and it's currently set at default. Now remember, it's 120% above the point size. So if it's 10 points, 120 would be 12 points. If I want to change the type leading, I would use either the up and down arrows or the drop down menu. So I actually want to change in this paragraph, I want to change it from 12 points to 10 points. So I'm going to go down. Now you notice that once I do that, notice the lines get much smaller in terms of the distance between each baseline to baseline. So when you mess around with the leading, especially when you make it too close, that's going to interfere with readability. All right, so let's go down to the second paragraph, and we're going to select this. Easiest way to do it is triple click. And again, currently it's set at 12 points, so I'm going to increase this to 18 points. So by creating 18-point leading, I'm increasing the space between the baseline of the first line to the baseline of the next lines. And again, we might refer to this as 1.5 spacing if we were in a typing program like Microsoft Word, but in design we call it the leading. So this is 18-point leading. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit, and this time I'm going to select this piece of type with my text tool. Again, easiest way to do it is triple click. And I'm going to go in, and this time I'm going to go to the drop down menu, and I'm going to do 24. Now, don't worry about the fact that you can't see the type anymore. It's just the type box is too small, so I can always pull it out into the type. But now this is would be referred to as double spacing because there's twice as much leading as initially was the 12 points. So we'll go ahead and save this as your last name, Leading Practice, and then we'll go ahead and we'll submit it with the other files to the Dropbox. All right, did that not remove? Did that not capture? Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, stop recording.